Shalom, Israel, giving honor and praise to the Most High God for the reading and the understanding of His word. And family, I want to wish every king, every queen, every prince, and every princess, I want to wish you a wonderful, magnificent Sabbath. And once again, thank you for bringing us in with your brother this week. And family, I really hope that y'all had a really good week this week. I really do. I really do. And we are going to go over something here tonight. We really are. We're going to go over something because a lot of us have lost focus. We have lost focus on our characteristics. Now, last week we talked about the characteristics of the Most High. But this week we're going to talk about some of our characteristics. What does the Most High want to see when He looks at us? Now, when we read Isaiah 66, that's where we're going to be reading from tonight. And yes, there will be some detours because we're going to be bringing out, of course, some precepts and things like that. And of course, you know that we always take detours when we do this. So let's not wait any further. Family, please open your Bibles to the 1611 King James Version Bible with the Apocrypha. And we are going to go to Isaiah chapter 66. I love Isaiah 66. You're going to find out why. Isaiah 66 says so much in there. And to be very honest, a lot of people, they just let it go over their head. So without any further ado, let's go ahead. Let's jump right in. Let's do it. Isaiah chapter 66, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye build unto me? And where is the place of my rest? So now, if you're unfamiliar, the Most High, He's talking trash right now. He's like, yo, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a second. Where are the houses that y'all can build where I can come into? He said, first and foremost, there's no place where I can fit. The earth is my footstool. I set my foot on the earth. That just tells you just how big God really is. Look how He talks down to us whenever we try our best to get up in His face. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I mean. When you want to start blaming God for stuff, remember how the Most High tore up Job. Don't play with Him because He'll set you in your tracks fast. The Most High is the original person that said, nigga, stay in your lane. Don't ever forget that. All right, let's continue. Verse 2. For all those things hath mine hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. That's the word right there, contrite. That's the word of the night, family, contrite, and even rhymes. You see that? You know that was meant for us because now a rapper can use it. So be contrite. That's how we're supposed to be. So of course we're not going to go there. Now we're going to take a detour. We're going to take several detours because I want you to understand what that word means. What does contrite mean? You may have seen it. You've seen it all over the scriptures, but we're going to get the definition of what it actually means, okay? So the definition of contrite, here it is. Contrite. The definition of contrite, and I hate when it does this. I'm so sorry. It wants to take its time when I am trying to teach. And all right, here we go. There it is. It told me to just shut up. All right, contrite. Feeling or expressing remorse or penitence affected by guilt. You see, that's what the Most High wants when He looks at His kids. Knowing that we were some no good sinning children out there, and He's like, listen, I know you. I already know y'all were. Who's guilty? Who feels bad about what you've done? You see, that's what the Most High looks for when He looks at His kids. Who feels bad about what they've done? Now, if you really ask yourself that question, right? You really ask that question. Can you really ask yourself, and be honest with yourself and say, do I really feel bad about the things that I've done in the past? Do I feel bad about the things that I have repented from? You see, this is when it goes from a feeling to an action. The Most High don't give a damn about your words. He's about your actions. Did you complete what you said that you was going to do? When your heart said what you were doing was wrong, did you stop? You see, the Most High, he got that checklist. That's why there will not be anyone on this planet that will have an excuse when the time comes. Nobody will have an excuse. All right. So now that was that. Now we're going to go to some other scriptures that talks about contrite. All right. So this is why I said we're going to take them detours. So now we just read that there in Isaiah 66. I want you to go to the book of Psalms, chapter 51, please. The book of Psalms, chapter 51. Let's see what this one here says. Psalms chapter 51, go down to verse 17, please. Psalms 51:17. Let's see what it says. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart, O God, thou wilt not despise. The Father told you who he's not going to despise. The one that actually feels the sorrow in their heart for the things that they've done before. And do you know how you let the Most High know that you're sorry? You don't do it anymore. You repent. Repent means to turn away from that sin and do it no more. You see, that's the part that people leave out. Turn from that sin and don't do it anymore. That's when the power is truly, truly there. That's when. All right. Now that was that. So now I want to get another one. I want you to stay in the book of Psalms. Please go to the book of Psalms, chapter 34. The book of Psalms, chapter 34. And let's see what else this says. The book of Psalms, chapter 34. Go down to verse 18, please. Watch this. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. So there are two things that the Most High is keeping here next to you. He's making sure, because he's saying it over and over and over. That first thing is a contrite spirit. And what's the next thing? The heart. Now, as we all know that Christianity, what do they say? God knows my heart. What did the Bible say? What did the Father say in the scriptures? He said, I know your heart and it is wicked. Who can know it? The Father already knows our heart. So this is why he is saying, I'll know when you change, because your heart is changed. I already know your evil ass heart. I already know it. When I see your heart change and that spirit in you that's broken, then I'll know you're serious. The Father takes this checklist on his children. That's why he said, you can't serve me with your mouth, nigga. There ain't nothing you can tell me. You can't tell me nothing. I want to see your actions. When I see your actions, when I see you doing what you're supposed to be doing, then I'll rock with you. Until then, your little, oh, I love God. Oh, I love the Lord. I love you. See, that nigga ain't hearing all that. Shut your mouth. Shut your bitch ass up. I don't want to hear that. I want to see your actions. That's our Father. All right. So now I want to go to Isaiah chapter 57. Please go to Isaiah 57. And I'm going to use that one because this is going to be the last one, and then we'll go back. But I want to read this here to you because I want you to see what the Father says that he will do for a person with the contrite spirit. Watch this. Watch this. Being contrite is right. Watch this. For thus saith the high and lofty one that inhabiteth eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in the nigh and holy place with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit, to revive the spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble, and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. You see what the Father said? Father, he said, first and foremost, I'll come down and be with you. Last week, we talked about that, remember? We talked about that. The Father, he used to come down and chill with us. He don't do that anymore. But there are these certain people that he will do it for. The contrite. Those with a contrite heart and spirit. That's your answer. That is your answer, family. When you are trying to get close to the Most High, you see what he says? He said, I'll get nigh. Nigh means near. He said, I'll come right down there to you. All you have to do is have a contrite spirit. Christianity didn't teach you that. I know they didn't. All right, let's continue. So now we're going back to Isaiah 66, verse 2. I'm going to read that one more time now that we understand what contrite means. Watch this. For all those things hath mine hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. You see, that's what the Most High only want those that deal with his word. He ain't dealing with nobody else that come with their own false doctrines, just like we talked about last week and for the past several weeks. He don't deal with that. And that's what I'm trying to get everybody to understand. The Most High does not deal with those types of people. And I truly hope that you're listening. I hope that you're reading along, because I'm showing you what it says. I'm showing you what it actually says. I'm not giving you my own word. Not only am I not giving you my own word, but we are reading the scriptures and I'm giving you precepts. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what every teacher is supposed to do. If they're not doing that, you got a problem. Let's continue. Verse 3. Oh, baby, here it is. Watch this. Verse 3. He that killeth an ox is as if he slew a man. And slew means to kill. He that sacrificeth a lamb, as if he cut off a dog's neck. He that offereth an oblation, as if he offered swine's blood. He that burneth incense. Woo, wait a second now. We talked about that last week. Woo, wait a minute now. See. Y'all thought I was playing last week. Y'all thought I was playing. What did the Father say about them incense? Oh, my goodness. What did he do to those who was holding them incense? So now we're going to see if the Father, if he did it any other time. Watch this. Watch this. He that burneth incense, as if he blessed an idol. Yea, they have chosen their own ways, and their soul delighteth in their abomination. You see that? Now, again, we just talked about that last week. So when you're here with this family, and this is for those of you who are new, when you're learning with this family, the thing is that our scriptures every time, every week will always repeat themselves. Always. Because I make sure that all of the lessons connect. They all connect. From the very first one that I did back in 2019 all the way up right now to 2023, it is one continuous story after another. They all connect. Why? Why do I do that? So that you can see it doesn't matter where you go in this book. It doesn't matter if you are in the Old Testament. It doesn't matter if you are in the New Testament. It doesn't matter if you are in the Apocrypha. It is all the same. All of it. Let's continue. I'm going to start over. He that killeth an ox is as if he slew a man. He that sacrificeth a lamb, as if he cut off a dog's neck. He that offereth an oblation, as if he offered swine's blood. He that burneth incense, as if he blessed an idol. Yea, they have chosen their own ways. Their own ways. They did not choose the way of the Most High. They are walking in their own ways. Christianity, Islam, and every other religion that's out there that is not according to this book. Yea, they have chosen their own ways, and their soul delighteth in their abominations. We're going to come back to abominations here in a second. As a matter of fact, no, we're going to deal with it right now. Let's deal with it now while it's fresh. Let's get the definition. First and foremost, I want to give you the root word. The root word of abomination. Now, we all know, we have been over this so many times. The Most High God of Israel hates abomination. That what did he say was going to happen to the abomination? They are going to be consumed in the fire. So anything that the Father finds abominable is going into the fire. Okay? So now, let's get this root word. As far as this, let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. What is the origin of the word abomination? The word abomination comes from the old French word abomination, meaning horror, repugnance, and disgust. The word abomination can also be used to refer to a person or object you find utterly loathsome and repellent. Jeez, man. That's one of them niggas that's like, ugh, get away from me. You know when, okay, let me put it to y'all very, very clear. Now, y'all know this is true because you've done it before. You know the stinky kid in school? You know that stink nigga on the block? That's you. The one that don't want to keep the commandments, that's you. The one that keep running from the Most High, that's you. You the stinky kid. Stank ass. That's you all day long. Nobody want to deal with you. And the Most High is like, oh. That's how he sees the abominable. Repugnant. Repellent. Loathsome, he said. Wow. Loathsome. That's cold. Let's go back. All right. So that was that. That was about the abominations. Now let's go down to verse 4. I also will choose their delusions. Many of you y'all already there. I'm not going to go there yet, but y'all already there. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes and chose that in which I delighted not. So what is the Most High saying right here? The Most High is like this. First and foremost, I told y'all don't do it. And what'd you do? You went ahead and did it. You went ahead and just threw your finger all up in my face. And you did what you wanted to do. I told you to do this and you did that. What have we been saying for the past 3 weeks now? That people no longer fear the Most High. They don't fear him anymore, and they don't. And it shows. Look at this generation today. That's all I have to say. Look at the way the women dress. Look at the way the men act. Nobody fears the Most High anymore at all. And he's telling us. But what did y'all pick up on, though, as far as the delusions? What'd you pick up on? So y'all already know where we getting ready to go. We getting ready to go to Matthew. See, I told you there was going to be some detours, and it most certainly is. It most certainly is. So I said Matthew. I don't want to go to Matthew. 2 Thessalonians. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians, please. That's the one I want to read. I want to read the one in 2 Thessalonians. Please go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. We're going to go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Go down to verse 7, please. Let's start there. Let's start at verse 7. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7. Let's see what it says. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed. You see, the wicked is capital. Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him, whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth. They received not the love of the truth. We're in the truth. So who's that talking about? That they might be saved. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion. God shall send them strong delusion. Strong, nigga, strong delusion. That they should believe a lie. That they all might be damned who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. That's Christianity, baby. That's Christianity and every other religion out there, everything outside of the truth. That includes everybody that chooses to be spiritual, everybody that skates away from the commandments. That is the deal breaker. The commandment is the deal breaker. Either you keep them and have eternity, or break them and have death. That is it. There's no gray area. None. There is one line, black And that right there, that horizon, and that's it, because white doesn't have a color. That black border, that horizon right there. You're either on the black side or you're on the white side. Bottom line. That's it. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. You see that? I'm going to read the first part of 4 just once. One more time. I will also choose their delusion. Choose. The father's sitting there playing Russian roulette. He's like, at the time when I decide what I want to do, I'll do it. Have you ever been around your parents before when they want to decide how to beat your ass? No thanks, I don't want none. Because you don't know what's coming. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know about y'all, but me and my brothers, we didn't get beat with a switch. We had a whole softball stick. It was an old broom. Y'all remember? Ooh, I gotta put this down for a second. Y'all remember them old broomsticks from the 70s? Y'all remember those? Those oak damn sticks. My mother got one of those and wrapped it in duct tape and electrical tape so that we could feel the sting, we could feel the pain, but it'll leave minor bruising. We used to get our ass beat with that, and oh man. And it was either that or if my mother reached for a belt. Either one of the two, but we got our ass beat. And that's what it's like. I don't want none of the Most High smoke. I don't want none. Nope. I don't want none of that. None. All right. So now we got that. Now let's pick up. Let's hit this. Verse 5. Hear the word of the Lord, ye that tremble at his word, your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, let the Lord be glorified, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. I need y'all to understand that. I need you to understand that. Y'all know how you have your brethren, your friends, your mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, uncles, aunts, friends, everybody, you bring this word out to them, and they turn their back on you. The father is telling you that's going to happen. But what'd he say? Did he tell you to be upset? Did he tell you to run and go cry? He said, no. Deal with it. Them niggas are going to be the ones that's ashamed. It's going to be them, not you. Them. So don't worry about them. Don't worry about nobody ridiculing you. Don't worry about nobody cracking jokes. None of that. Don't worry about that. You will laugh in the end. Not only will you laugh, you are going to laugh best. Trust me. Trust me on this one. All right, let's continue. Verse 6. A voice of noise from the city, a voice from the temple, a voice of the Lord that rendereth recompense to his enemies. Again, you can't get around it. It doesn't matter where we go. The Father is making it known. When it comes to our enemies, it's that I'm going to beat their ass when the time comes. I'm going to wear these niggas out when the time comes. The only thing you got to do to see it, keep my commandments. Do what I'm telling you to do. Just do what your daddy is telling you to do. I got you. Do y'all realize that's what the Bible is all about? It's the love letter that God wrote to his children, his obedient ones. I'm telling you. Verse 7. Before she travailed, she brought forth. Before her pain came, she was delivered of a child. Who hath heard such a thing? Who have seen such things? Shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day, or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children. So the Most High, I need y'all to understand how the Father is breaking this down. He's comparing this right now to a pregnant woman. He said, now hold on a second. He said, now I want to make sure y'all understand something. So the Father's like, yo, listen, I told y'all that I'm going to whoop y'all enemies' ass because they're my enemies. But y'all don't believe me. He's saying, first and foremost, when you see a woman that's pregnant, right? If you see a woman that's pregnant, you know, even if it's a stillborn, even if it's a miscarriage, a baby got to come out that womb unless they cut it out the stomach. But either way, you're going to see a baby. either way. So that's what the Father is saying. He's like, wait a second. So y'all already know, you see pregnancy when it happens. You know that. So why, when I say I'm going to whoop your enemy's ass and y'all get right, so that I can, and I can do it quick, but y'all don't believe me. That's what he's saying right here. This is what the Father's saying. I'm telling you, this is the truest love letter to only one people, the Israelites on this planet. And Christianity has taken this book and perverted it time after time, century after century, millennium after millennium. They have ruined the idea of this book. They can't ruin the actual book, but they have ruined the idea amongst our people. And it was done through religion. This book has nothing to do with religion. Let's continue. Verse 9. Shall I bring to the birth and not cause to bring forth? That's what I was just saying just now. Saith the Lord, shall I cause to bring forth and shut the womb? Saith thy God. Rejoice ye with Jerusalem, and be glad with her. All ye that love her, rejoice for joy with her. All ye that mourn for her. Why is it saying Jerusalem? Because we're not going to be here. We're leaving here. You see, again, Christianity. Thinking that sky is going to crack and then all these people are just going to disappear all over the planet. That rapture lie, that nonsense. And then everybody is going to live in perfect peace and harmony. And we know, according to what these scriptures say, Yahushua said, I'm not coming to bring peace. He said, I'm coming to bring a sword to kill. So I have a question for all of you, every last person under the sound of my voice. Why are all of these scriptures in this Bible, but yet Christianity and these churches refuse to read them? Why? That is a very honest question. I want y'all to start asking that question to these morons out there. Like, wait a minute. How in the world can you sit up in that damn church knowing that I'm showing you what's in these scriptures, right? And then you go to the church and you still sit up under that pastor. I don't get it. But that's who the Most High is talking about. That's who the Father's talking about. Those people. I'm telling you. All right, let's continue. Verse 11. Watch how the Most High is with this. Listen to his words. That ye may suck and be satisfied with the breast of her consolations. Now, most people start thinking about that and get your mind out the gutter, perverts. That's not what it's talking about. It's talking about life. The suckling, giving the rich nutrients to his children. Watch, let's continue. That ye may milk out and be delighted with the abundance of her glory. For thus saith the Lord, behold, I will extend peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. Then shall ye suck, ye shall be borne upon her sides and be dandled upon her knees. Now, most people read that and they say, oh, wait, the Gentiles, wait a second. The Gentiles has a flowing river? And you'll take that and look at that like that's a great thing. First and foremost, it is a great thing. But that's talking about the Gentiles' destruction. What does a river do? What does it do? It flows. It flows the hell away from you. That's what the Father is saying about these Gentiles. That their reign is going goodbye. No more to be seen. You have never seen the same drop of water twice. Never. And that's what the Father's saying. He said, them Gentiles, goodbye in the river flowing, going away, their glory, because they thought that they were the slice of apple pie with whipped cream. They thought they were the good guy. And the Most High said, them niggas are the base people, the scum of the earth. And their glory is just going off of this planet. Why? Because the Father said they will be eradicated. They will serve slavery for 1,000 years, and then their entire lineage is just going goodbye. Get your ass out of here. But most people, Christianity will read that and tell, oh, see, all the Gentiles and everybody are together. Idiot. Let's continue. Yep, let's continue. Verse 12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, wait, I just read that one. I'm going to read it again. Who cares? For thus saith the Lord, behold, I will extend peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. Then shall ye suck. Ye shall be borne upon her sides and be dandled upon her knees. As one whom his mother comforteth, so will I comfort you, and ye shall be comforted in Jerusalem. Why? Because the Father said, this ain't our home. Remember, we were sent to a strange land with strange people, with a strange language. So now you see why the Father is like, that river is flowing. Their glory is going goodbye. He said, I'm taking my Israelites. Your beautiful black ass right there. You're a beautiful black ass. You're a beautiful Hispanic ass. And you're a beautiful Native American ass. And the Father said he's taking you from up out of here and taking you to Jerusalem, where we belong. All praises to the Most High God of Israel. Yes, indeed. Give him his praise. That's right. Damn it. Let's continue. Verse 14. And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb, and the hand of the Lord shall be known towards his servant, and his indignation towards his enemies. The Most High cannot make this any more plain. He said, Israel, I'm going to take care of you, but your enemies and my enemies, he said, I'm going to destroy them. I'm going to destroy them. You're going to see. Again, do y'all know what that river is? Do you know what the river is that the Most High is talking about? Most people don't know. Y'all know what that river is? The Father told us that there's going to be rivers of blood that goes up to the horse's bridle. All praises to the God of Israel. All praises. Yep. Week after week out there. I know y'all probably thinking I get more and more sadistic. And quite frankly, I guess it's true. I'm waiting to see that day. I don't give a damn what you say. I am waiting to see that day. I'm waiting. I'm sorry. I am. I am. Let's continue. Verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire. The Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury. To render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire that's coming from them chariots. That's what the world cannot stop talking about right now. With all of these UFO reports, these niggas, they can't keep their mouths away from talking about aliens and UFOs and all these different things. Family, the time is now. The time is now. The time is now. And now you're seeing all over the news. This is on the news. They are talking about the little green Martians and all this stuff or whatnot. And that has absolutely nothing to do with us. If any of those things begin to manifest, you know exactly what they are. They are not angels. They're foul spirits that are manifesting into the physical world. You are about to start seeing those things. Not only are you about to start seeing them, but guess what? They are already here. They are pulling things up out the ocean that they said that they have never seen before. They are pulling things from out of the dirt that they said they have never seen before. The Most High said that he was going to hide these things until the end. And now they're pulling these things out. Why? Because we are at the end. And if your black ass want to continue playing, if your black ass want to continue to ignore what this book says, if your black ass want to continue to ignore the Most High, if you want to continue to throw your finger in his face, if you want to continue to do things your own way, then your black ass, Hispanic ass, Native American ass is going to burn forever. forever. And there is no gray with that. Your ass is going to fry. I cannot make that any more plain. You are going to die. Not only die, you are going to die horribly. You are going to be in fire. Your skin is going to burn forever and ever and ever and ever, and you will never get out. The second that you think is going to end, it is just the beginning. This is why you do not need to be playing with God. Stop playing with him. This ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. I'm telling you. Watch this. Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. The slain of the Lord shall be many. The Most High is telling you, he said, I'm going to kill y'all niggas. Do you? How often do I say that? How often? Is it a joke? No. The Father has been telling us over and over and over, he's going to kill us if we don't do what if we don't do what he tells us to do. We're going to die. You're going to die. And for those of you out there that still are procrastinating and getting your children into this truth, you don't love them. I don't give a damn what you say. You don't love them. Those are your babies, your children. Let's just say you don't make it. If you don't, your children more than likely are not going to either. And guess what more than likely is going to happen? They're going to be right next to you as you burn. And you're going to be sitting there watching your child as they burn. You're going to be sitting there looking at them, and they're going to be looking up at you and be like, why did you let this happen? Because remember, even when all of these things here come to pass, you will have all knowledge of the things that you were supposed to do and did not do. It will be replayed in your mind over and over and over and over. And the only thing that you'll be able to sit there and do is be like, why did I not listen? Do you understand the level of regret? Do you understand the level of depression that this is going to be if you do not make it to the kingdom? I need y'all to understand something. They will be able to see everything that's going on. They're going to be able to watch our lifestyles. They're going to be able to watch it. And they're going to be so discouraged that they were not able to be a part of it. I'm telling you. This is not a joke, family. This is not a joke. I'm being as serious as I can possibly be here tonight. I'm trying to reach souls to help save them. All right, let's continue. Verse 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh. There it is for you pork eaters. Eating that swine's flesh. Let's see what the Bible says is going to happen to you. And the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. Now, how do we know the Father is going to consume? Because he just said it, nigga. Keep it up, pork eaters. Yep. For Pastor Pig Knuckles. Yep. Deacon Pig Feet. All them niggas. Everybody that love going out to Red Lobster after church. Getting all that seafood in. I'm talking about the seafood that we cannot eat. All the lobster and crab and all that. And shrimp and everything that your black ass want to go up there and eat. And the Father said you couldn't eat. And you are eating yourself to death. Whew. Eating yourself to death. Let's continue. Watch this. Verse 18. For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory. There's a day that's coming in the future where everybody is going to be gathered around the Most High. The Most High is calling out all nations. Like, bring y'all asses here. Y'all see my babies? Oh, excuse me. Y'all see my babies? Yeah, them. You see them? That y'all mess with? That y'all mess with. Yeah, them. I'm going to kick y'all ass right now. Woo. Imagine sitting there having to wait to get your ass whooped. Just like I'm telling you. Woo! Y'all remember when you used to say, I don't know about you, but yeah, I used to get my ass whooped when I was a little. I used to get my ass whooped a lot. Y'all remember in school when the teachers be like, yep, I'm about to call your parents. Let me tell you something right now. It was much worse. It was much worse when my father was in the house. Oh, that was one of the scariest things. I'm talking about my father is dead and gone, and my heart still just rushes when I remember them. Wait till your father get home. Oh, God. That's how that's how we should have every time we get ready to do something wrong and knowing that the father watching. Knowing that he watching. But he said that all are going to see his glory. Whew. Verse 19, and I will set a sign among them, and I will send those that escape of them unto the nations, to Tarshish, Pul, and Lud, that draw the bow, to Tabal and Javan, to the isles of far off, that have not heard my fame, neither have seen my glory, and they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles. Ooh, baby, baby. The Father said that Israel is his glory too. All of these nations are going to be looking up in the air and seeing all these Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, and they are not going to know what to do with themselves. They're going to be sitting there looking like, I can't believe that I did this to these people. I can't believe it. And I'm going to tell some of you Hispanics something right now. I'm going to tell y'all something. Yeah, a lot of y'all think y'all white. A lot of you Hispanics, y'all got that light skin and that straight hair. And a lot of y'all, ooh, yeah, y'all hate niggas. Even as I sit up here and say that, y'all don't like my black ass neither. Y'all can't stand us. But let me tell you, and I'm talking about Hispanics. I'm speaking about Israelites that were taken into slavery under Spanish rulership. Okay? I'm not talking about no damn Spaniard. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm talking about a Hispanic. And you know a Hispanic when you see one because they look just like us. Be playing around. I'm sick of that. All right, let's continue. Verse 20. And they shall bring all your brethren for an offering unto the Lord out of all nations, upon horses and in chariots and in litters and upon mules and upon swift beasts, to my holy mountain Jerusalem, saith the Lord, as the children of Israel bring an offering in a clean vessel into the house of the Lord. And I want to make sure y'all understand that the Most High said that all of these nations are going to be like, yo, all y'all niggas get out of our areas. Let's go. I'm taking y'all back where y'all belong. Let's go. They're going to be rounding niggas up. Come on, come on, come on. And for some of you sisters, y'all don't even realize, for some of you sisters, your feet won't even touch the ground. Whew. Your feet won't even touch the ground. I don't think you heard what I just said. I said, y'all feet won't even touch the ground. That's how much the Most High love y'all. The righteous ones. The righteous ones. Ooh. I don't know how many of it's going to be, but for those of you that do make it, your feet won't touch the ground. Watch this. Verse 21, and I will also take of them for priests, for Levites, saith the Lord. That's right, the Levites, saith the Lord. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, saith the Lord, so shall your seed and your name remain. What did he just say? Wait. What did he just? Let's read that one more time. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me. He said, so I got all this. I got it all. I got all this. All this is right here. The new heaven and the new earth is right here in front of me. I got it. A new heavens. Do you know what that means, family? Do y'all really know what that means? New heavens. There's going to be a different sky. There will be a different sky, different clouds. We can imagine. Our brains cannot compute what is going to come. It can't. Verse 23. No. I want to say at 22 here for a second. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, saith the Lord. So shall your seed and your name remain. That's the Father that say, yo, your name ain't changing. Y'all are Israel. And always will be. Always will be. The pride that comes with that. Hey, we're not talking about being prideful. We're talking about how proud I am to know that right there. That the Father says, son, don't worry about it. Do what I tell you, I got you. Your name ain't going to change. You will always be Israel. You are Michael Israel, son. I don't like when you hear, when you feel your name in there. How does that make you feel? I'm being honest. I'm being dead serious. When you put your name there, how does that make you feel? To know that we are the true sons and daughters of God. Us. Verse 23. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord. Now, most people will read that right there, right? And they'll be like, well, you see, all the nations are going to be in the kingdom. But it doesn't mean that. It means that they have to do what the Father tells them to. That's what it means. There'll be rules for us, and there'll be rules for them. They will all, everybody, everything, even the trees and the rocks, praise God. Why the Gentiles should not have to. You see what I'm talking about? You see how people get stupid? I'm telling you. Verse 24. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me. For their worm shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh. The Father said, these niggas ain't dying. That's why I was telling you earlier, when the Father said, yo, your fire will burn on you forever. You will have a worm that's going in and out of you, keeping your ass alive. Can you imagine? Most people can't deal with a stomach hurt. Sisters, y'all cannot deal with menstruation. Imagine a worm cutting in and out your ass. Nope, I don't want none of that. No, all right, thanks. Thank you. Nope. The Most High is terrible. The Most High is terrible, and you can tell he laughs at this stuff when it happens. I don't want God laughing at me. I'm sorry. And we all know, because he told us, he said, I will laugh at your calamity. I don't want none of that. No, thank you. Very, very sadistic. But he said he's a terrible God. He told us straight up. So we can't sit here and act like he ain't never said it, because he did. He told us, he said, I'm a terrible God. Nigga, I will laugh at you and the stupid things that you do. And he does. But family, I'm going to be honest. How many of you feel so much better after hearing this? Come on now. Come on, family. I don't know about you, but me, every time I look at this, every time I read this, I'm like, man, this just gives me life all over again. Because I look at this, and this is the reassurance for me. This lets me know that I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. It lets me know. It reaffirms for me. Nigga, get your ass out there and make sure you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing for the Father. Don't get lazy. Don't falter. Do not get relaxed either. That's another problem amongst our people. We get relaxed fast. We got to stop doing that. We got to stop getting so relaxed. For real. This is damn sure not a time to be relaxed. And it's not. No more playing games, family. We have work to do, so let's get out there and do it. And I am not going to hold any more of your time tonight, family. I love y'all. Thank you so much for sitting here and listening to me for however long this was. I just want to thank y'all. And again, once again, I know I thanked you before, but I'm going to thank you again. I'm going to thank you until you get sick of it. I want to thank each and every last one of you for all of the support that you bring here to this family. Thank you for being here every Friday night. And we will start talking about the next gathering and those things to come or whatnot. We're going to start trying to get that into fruition. So I'm making a mention now so that when the time comes, we can all be ready. No repeats of what happened with the last one. I don't want that happening again. Okay. And it's not going to. So that's why I'm letting everybody know now that we're going to start putting in for the bids and the preparation and all that stuff for the next gatherings. And I will always keep you guys updated. But the main thing for this week, family, enjoy your Sabbath. And I will be updating everybody in regards to the Day of Atonement. So don't worry about that. So many people celebrated already. Let me tell you, if you already celebrated it, hey, that's great. Don't worry about it. When Yahushua gets back, he will take care of all things. All right. I don't argue with anybody or point my finger at you and tell you that you did wrong. Nope. If you celebrated it, you celebrated it. I'm just going according to the moon. When the moon says it, that's when I do it. All right. So family, again, y'all go out there and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Sabbath. And I love y'all. And y'all already know if y'all have any questions, just reach out. Family, I love y'all and I'm out.